Hello everyone, I am a researcher of Wenzhou folk songs. Today I want to use the most familiar local dialect to lead everyone into the world of Wenzhou folk songs that I have been studying for a long time. During this process, I was repeatedly moved by these ancient melodies and became even more determined to protect this cultural heritage. When I first heard 对鸟, I was completely conquered by these unique glissando techniques. In my research, I found that those gentle glissando are not just techniques, but also a way for Wenzhou people to express their emotions. I often imagine how touching it could be for our ancestors to stand among the green mountains, using such a glissando to sing and express their feeling to the people on the opposite mountain. When learning to sing these folk songs, I deeply appreciate the unusual singing methods used. Unlike our usual singing, Wenzhou folk songs requires us to sing with real voices, with bright and high-pitched sounds. I remember the first time I tried to sing to birds, I couldn't find that kind of penetrating power. Later on, I realized that these require a special technique of chest resonance, and it was this singing style that allowed the voice to travel through the valley and spread far and wide. What fascinated me the most is the rhythm of these folk songs. They are not as orderly as the song we listen to now, but rather speak naturally and smoothly. I often exclaim during my research, "This is the music that is closer to life." Singers are free to pause and extend according to the meaning of the lyrics, allowing music to fully serve expression. When I was learning to sing 娘娘词, I deeply experienced the narrative charm brought by this free rhythm. Speaking of lyrics, I think they are truly the soul resonance of Wenzhou folk songs. Although those hey, luo, and lai have no practical meaning, they bring the whole song to life. When I was learning to sing, I found that with these lyrics added, the song immediately had vitality, as if it fills with vitality. As a Wenzhou native, what I am most proud of is that these folk songs are sung in our authentic dialect. During the research process, I often marvel at the beauty of the phonetics in Wenzhou dialect. Those ancient pronunciations have been preserved in the form of folk songs, allowing us to still hear the local dialects from thousands of years ago. I remember the excitement when I first understood the lyrics of 琵琶记. It turned out our dialect can be so beautiful. Through years of research, I have become increasingly aware of the cultural significance carried by these folk songs. They are not only beautiful melody, but also spiritual sentences for us Wenzhou people. The devout prayers in 娘娘词, the filial piety ethic conveyed in the 琵琶记, and the life wisdom contained in Two Birds have all deeply moved me. I often think that these songs are the voice genealogy of us Wenzhou people. However, during the research process, I also saw a worrying situation. Nowadays, there are fewer and fewer young people who can speak Wenzhou dialect, and many children can no longer understand these folk songs. When I went to collect wind, I found that there were fewer and fewer elderly people who could sing this song in their entirety. Once, when I visited an old artist, he said, "If you don't come again, these songs will be taken into the soil by me." This sentence deeply hurt my heart. Let's protect this precious cultural heritage together. Let us sing these melodies that have lasted for thousands of years with our own voices, and let the local music of Wenzhou echo forever on this land we deeply love. because I firmly believe that as long as there are still people singing, Wenzhou folk song will never disappear. This is my sincere wish as a researcher of Wenzhou folk songs.